Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice exponential equation, which is 2 to the power of x squared divided by 4 to the power of x. This is equal to 16. So what is the value of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So we have 2 to the power of x squared divided by 4 to the power of x. This is equal to 16. Now we can express 4 as 2 to the power of 2, and we can express 16 as 2 to the power of 4. So this means we have 2 to the power of x squared divided by 2 to the power of 2, then raised to the power of x. This is equal to 2 to the power of 4. The next step is that 2 to the power of 2 raised to the power of x. This is in the form of a to the power of n raised to the power of m, which we can express as a to the power of n times m. Applying this exponent property, then this implies we have 2 to the power of x squared divided by 2 to the power of 2x. This is equal to 2 to the power of 4. The next step is that 2 to the power of x squared divided by 2 to the power of 2x. This is in the form of a to the power of n divided by a to the power of m, which we can express as a to the power of n minus m. Applying this exponent property, then this implies that here we have 2 to the power of x squared minus 2x. This is equal to 2 to the power of 4. Now we have that the bases are common here. That is a to the power of n. This is equal to a to the power of m. The bases are common here. Exponent n is equal to m. So this implies we have x squared minus 2x. This is equal to 4. So let's take 4 on the left hand side so that we have x squared minus 2x minus 4. This is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. This is equal to 0. This quadratic equation is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. This is equal to 0. From this quadratic equation, we have that a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, and that c is equal to minus 4. So we can solve for x1, x2 by applying the quadratic formula here, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Everything here divided by 2 times a. Now let's substitute the values of a, b, and c so that now here we have minus 2 plus or minus the square root of minus 2 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is minus 4. Everything here divided by 2 times 1. So this implies that here we have minus times minus 2, this is 2, plus or minus the square root of minus 2 squared, this is 4, subtract minus 4 times minus 4, this is plus 16, then divided by 2. So here we have 2 plus or minus the square root of, now this is the same thing as 4 plus 16, this is equal to 20. Everything here divided by 2. So this is 2 plus or minus, we can express the square root of 20. This is the same thing as 4 multiplied by 5. Everything here divided by 2. So this is 2 plus or minus the square root of 4, this is 2, then square root of 5. Everything here divided by 2. In the numerator here, we have that 2 is common, so we can factor out 2 into the parentheses. This is 1 plus or minus square root of 5, close the parentheses, everything here divided by 2. So let's simplify 2 and 2 here so that we have 1 plus or minus square root of 5. So this implies that we have x1 is equal to 1 plus square root of 5, and we have that x2 is equal to 1 minus square root of 5. Now x1 is 1 plus square root of 5. Square root of 5 in this case, this is the same thing as 2.2361. So this means that x1 is equal to 1 plus 2.2361, and this is equal to 3.2361. So this is the value of x1. x2 is equal to 1 subtract 2.2361, and this is equal to minus 1.2361. Now this is the value of x2. The next step is to verify that x1 and x2 satisfies the equation. Now if you recall, we have that 2 to the power of x to the power of 2 divided by 4 to the power of x. This is supposed to give us a value of 16. So let's start with x1. So x1, this is 3.2361 raised to the power of 2 divided by 4 to the power of x, which is 3.2361. This is supposed to give us a value of 16. So we have 2 to the power of 3.2361 to the power of 2. This is the same thing as 10.47234 divided by 4 to the power of 3.2361. This is the same thing as 88.7823. Now this is equal to 2 to the power of 10.47234. This is the same thing as 1420.6545 divided by 88.7823. And this gives us the value, and this is supposed to give us a value of 16.0016. And this is approximately equal to 16, which is equal to 16. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this affirms that x1, which is equal to 3.2361, satisfies the equation. Let's take x2, which is minus 1.2361. Now let's check x2, which is minus 1.2361. Now if you recall again, we have that 2 to the power of x squared divided by 4 to the power of x. This should give us a value of 16. So let's substitute the value of x2. So we have 2 to the power of minus 1.2361 squared divided by 4 raised to the power of minus 1.2361. This is supposed to give us a value of 16. Now, we have here 2 to the power of minus 1.2361 raised to the power of 2. This is the same thing as 2 to the power of 1.52794 divided by, now 4 to the power of minus 1.2361. This is the same thing as 1 over 4 to the power of 1.2361, and this should give us a value of 16. 2 to the power of 1.52794. This is the same thing as 2.8837 divided by, now 1 over 4.12361. This is the same thing as 0.180216, and this is equal to 16.00135. So this is approximately equal to 16. And this implies that on the left-hand side, we have 16, which is equal to 16 on the right-hand side. So this affirms that the second value of xa, which is x2, also satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.